I just finished a video that was 4 minutes and whatnot seconds, and it was just exemplifying the point that I've been listening to David Goggins, trying to be more self-disciplined in myself. But one of the main areas that I still find difficult, and a lot of people relapse in what they're trying to achieve, because it's not as simple as I'm going to do this and I'm going to stick to it. Discipline plays a part in that, and that can take time. And in the meantime, you just try not to I won't say hate yourself for not sticking to it, because everybody has things that crop up. Everybody has unfortunate circumstances where they can't do what they want to pursue, and they have to prioritize that. I mean, think about the whole situation with Molly May the other week. She went on an interview with Diary of a CEO and said how Rihanna's 24 hours is the same as somebody else. I'm paraphrasing, and I mean no disrespect to anybody, but the main message across from that is that not everybody has equal opportunity, and that should be acknowledged. So relating that to sticking to your goals, it's understandable if things crop up that you can't pursue exactly what you want to do. And I haven't really had that. This is so unrelated, but it just sounds. I have been bullshitting myself a little bit. Apologies about the inflammatory language, but I kid myself into believing I'm not capable of doing what I want to do, and like succumbing to do things that I don't want to do. But there is a balance in the sense that sometimes you can become so self-obsessed with yourself that you begin to ignore that other people have priorities in your life that you should find important too. For example, if a birthday's coming up, you need to go shopping, get them a gift if you want to, but just not to be, don't be an asshole just because you want to stick with what you want to do. Because living is a communal thing. You want to live with other people. You don't want to die alone, because that's not great, is it? So there has to be a balance with that, but that doesn't mean you have to follow what everybody else does, and you should want to prioritize what you want to do. When I say what you want to do, I don't mean what you need to follow, as in waking up and checking the news. You might find that entertaining, but for the most part, it can be quite damning to your mental health. So don't wake up with that negativity. Instead, focus on what you want to achieve, your goals. So, if you want to get into the best shape of your life, prioritize that over, I don't know, watching a video on YouTube about, I don't know, a TV show, a cartoon, something like that, because that's just a waste of time. And I'm beginning to see how these videos are starting to become almost like a diary or cathartic to myself, as in, I'm ranting to myself. And I know other people are going to watch these things. I don't really. When I say other people, I mean like friends may watch this, but it's kind of my true thoughts, and I don't think there's anything wrong with them being shared with yourself. It's their choice if they watch them. I have no problems with, no qualms, no qualms. But yeah, I a lot of the time I become very comfortable in what I'm doing, and I don't like change, and I find it really stressful. And I try to ignore the stress because I like to live for other people, but that's not what I should be doing either, because I should be living for what I want to do and pursuing my goals, but letting other people in as well, and letting my their goals be shared with me if they relate, obviously. If someone wants to be an astronaut and you want to be a teacher, they can't really correlate. Well, they can, but that's besides the point. Don't be alone, and don't eat rubbish food, because that's what I did a lot today. I went to the shops especially to get some stamps and some chocolate, and I ate both those chocolate bars, and they were 100 grams, and it's not good for you. especially when you've been doing exercise and you're trying to work on your form, and then you just give up basically by eating rubbish. Because that money could have been used to get some healthy things such as salads and meats and whatnot. But instead, you waste it, and that's not good. No, no, no. So try to be better, because that's all we can be. Do your best. I've looked at the time, but just do your best.